Hi girls, Louise here, and today I'm talking about motivation. Now, motivation is super important if you've got a goal that you want to achieve, because too often, in my experience of working with women, we get this great goal, we set it there, we know what it is we want, we're motivated for a period of time, whether it's 3 weeks, 4 weeks, even 6 weeks, and then we start to lose our motivation. So why does that happen? Why, when we know what it is that we want, that we lose our motivation? I want to break that down for you today. Now, motive is what really creates the motivation. So you've got to have a motive of what it is that you want to achieve for yourself. Now, I'm talking about yourself and your well-being today, but this can apply to all facets of your life, home life, work life, spiritual life, whatever. But right now I'm talking about you and your well-being. So we've got this goal. We know that we say, for example, want to lose weight. Okay, it's one of the biggest ones. I've got to lose weight. I need to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I hear those words all the time. It's a goal and it needs to be put up there. It's your North Star. You want to you want to achieve however many kilos. Okay, it's entirely up to you, or a certain dress size, whatever. That's not the relevance. The relevance is the motivation here of how are you going to do that. So we need a road map on how to do that, but they've got to have pit stops along the way. You've got to have these 3 monthly opportunities to stop and assess where you're heading. Because if you've got a goal, first and foremost, that's so far away, let's say you want to lose, I don't know, 60 kilos. You want to lose 60 kilos, it's overwhelming. 40 kilos, 20 kilos, it's overwhelming. How am I going to do that? I know I need to, I know I want to, I know I have to. How do I do that? That's your big audacious goal. It's good to have. But now we need the smaller ones. So we need the ones, well, okay, you need to do that in say 12 months or 2 years or whatever it might be. What are you going to do in a year or in 6 months or in 9 months and 3 months? You know, break it on down. Where do you want to be? What dress size do you want to be at? Or what weight do you want to be at? Okay, how many centimeters? Whatever your goal is to achieve, whether it's working on your girth measurements, a dress size, or your actual weight on scales, okay, that's entirely up to you. Okay, I won't go into what I'm partial to and what I'm not, but you've got to make it work for you. So when we get to these 3 month stops, okay, we've still got to be on the journey to the North Star of what we want to achieve in the long term. But this is where we fail to get to where we want to go to, because by the time we even think about 3 months, we haven't even got there because we've lost our motivation. So the motivation has to come through the why. Why do you want to lose this weight? Okay, that's the big question. Oh, well, Louise, I want to lose weight because I don't like who I see in the mirror. And I mean, look at me. I've got tires around my belly and I just don't feel great anymore. I've got no energy anymore. So why else do you want to lose weight? Oh, well, I want to lose weight because my joints hurt and you know, there's so much, you know, that I'm carrying around. I'm sweating all the time. I'm you know, I'm a menopausal woman now and I'm always sweating and I hate the way it makes me feel and I'm emotional all the time. You know, I get these outbursts and, okay, these are very true things that women tell me that they're experiencing, okay? And we're not disregarding any of those. But the need to lose weight has to be bigger than that, okay? So by that I mean, if I keep going and saying, well, why else do you want to lose weight? Well, you know, I want to have the body that I used to have. And so I keep getting these reasons as to why. But then if I say to a lady, well, now it's time to start moving your body, you've got to exercise because energy in me, you know, energy out. You've got to have that balance so that, again, you either maintain or lose weight. And then it's like, hit the brakes. You want me to do what? Exercise? Oh, no, I can't exercise, Louise, for goodness sake. The way that exercise makes me feel, well, it makes me feel terrible. What it means is I can't lift this body and exercise. I'm already hot. I don't want to get any hotter. It makes me feel uncomfortable and I'm in too much pain already. I'm not going to be exercising. Okay, there's a lot of pain there. So let's go back to you need to lose weight. Okay, so what about your food intake? Well, what does that mean for your food intake? Well, I know what you're going to tell me, Louise. You're going to tell me I've got to stop eating certain foods, or I've got to have smaller meal sizes, or I've got to drink more water, and yeah, there'll be a whole lot of food groups that I won't be able to have anymore. Oh, well, how does that make you feel? Oh, well, I don't like it. It's like exercise. I don't like the thought of it. Oh my gosh, if I've got to do all that, that's a bit painful for me. I don't really think I can do all that. I don't like the way it makes me feel already thinking about all those changes I have to make. Can you see the pain? The pain there brings no pleasure. And the only way we're motivated to do anything in our lives is if we have pleasure attached to it. So if you know that you want to, need to, must lose weight, but there's a whole lot of pain like I've just given you around losing weight, then where is your motivation to lose weight? It's not there. It's not happening. So I can understand why ladies go, oh, I need to lose weight. I have to lose weight. The doctor said I've got to lose weight. I don't like who I see in the mirror. I really need to lose weight. But then comes all the pain around losing weight. Of course, you're not motivated. So what we need to do is turn those thoughts around and ask yourself, why, in the true sense, where are you going to get the pleasure? What's the why about losing weight? What pleasure is it going to give you? Well, what it's going to give me is I'm going to like who I see in the mirror. In fact, I might even love who I see in the mirror. God forbid, that's not a vanity thing. It's like, look at me, I look good, is the reflection that you could be getting back in the mirror. Or look at me, I'm walking around the block now, or I'm walking on the beach, or I'm going for a swim in my swimmers because I feel good about the body that I've got. It's a realistic body. Okay, it gives me energy. I'm no longer in pain anymore. My muscles and my joints don't hurt anymore. And I'm so motivated and I'm so energized now, and I just love my life, and I'm not complaining anymore, and I feel really great, and I've got better communication with my family and friends because I'm more confident. There's a word. Imagine having the confidence that losing weight would give you, let alone all those other body things and the cognition, the sharpness of the way you think. Just imagine the pleasure around those experiences every day. Is that motivating for you? Is it enough motivation for you to now reach your 3-month goal? I hope the answer is yes. You need to have that motivation to move forward. But if your goal is around pain and it brings you a lot of pain, you're not going to do it. But if your motivation and your goal is around pleasure, and you can see the pleasure it's going to bring to your life, bring to you, around your emotion, around the way you look externally and internally, the pleasure it will give you, the longevity is another pleasure, then surely it will give you the motivation to get to that first pit stop at 3 months. And when you're there and you reassess, we move to the next pit stop in 3 months. And the next, until you've hit your North Star, your big goal. All right, girls, that's it for my motivation today. I hope that resonated with you. I hope you can think about it. And if weight loss is not your big goal, what is your big goal? Because it works the same way. If you've tried to achieve and reach something so many times, but you don't get there, it's because you haven't associated enough pleasure to it. It's not important enough to you right now. There's not enough pleasure for you to achieve your short-term goal to reach your long-term. All right, girls, that's it for today. I'll see you soon.